Welcome everybody to another episode of the Geek Studios podcast. Once again, three of your favorite people are here. We did not join us.
Did you did you have to mentally count?
Yeah. I had to mentally count. I was like, wait, one, two, three, because it's two boxes, but three people. I'm like, cool. And then of course, Tank says he's too good for us now. He charges too much by the hour, so we can't get him on another episode. But yeah, because I was gonna reference your name, but I was like, nah, that's way too long for me to go around and saying that. But as always, um, myself, Mike, right here. We're the Super Saiyan Mikes, and we got the State Alchemist Mando the Pirate King, who is
Absolutely
a
glad to be here.
X rank wizard of fairy tale.
We should make it a senior at the end.
The third
No one rules.
Roman numeral. Yeah. So first of all, how's everybody doing? Because I know we've been gone for a while. We haven't done an episode in quite some time. Everybody's been busy. I know um, Mr. Pirate King, because I don't even know what to abbreviate it to, right? But what's Mr. Pirate King? I know you've been busy.
You can call me State Alchemist. You can call me Mando. You call me the Pirate King. You can call me Mister Fairy Tale, but just make sure you call me though.
Okay.
Um, absolutely, though. Everything has been
What I
okay.
want to say, I can't say.
Wait for Geek Studios after dark. But everything's been wonderful. Life has been life, and I can't complain. Been able to travel a little bit, been able to enjoy some family time. So
Yep.
life is life.
Oh, nice. See, there you go.
Life is life, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, I believe so. If life wasn't life, then I don't know what we would be. Unalive? Unlife?
Mm. See, if life ain't life,
Zombies?
and your life, you might be stuck. When I say life is life, I mean life is moving forward. Life, good things are happening. If life ain't laughing for you, that means you stuck. You having a bad time. You might be a little depressed. You might be thinking about getting a rope and a string, a rope and a
A
stool.
rope and a string.
I
I
mean, a
don't.
rope and a
I don't
stool.
look. We don't know what you're into. If you're into
Uh,
the erotic, what is it? Asphyxiation or people that. If you're into that, dude, that's cool. That's your own thing. But
BDSM is what you're referring to, and you know,
whoa, I was going a whole different route. But yeah, you could do that too.
I mean, it's all in the same area. And
You know
I
a
am
lot about that.
ashamed of you
He knows
because
way too much about
we
it.
do not kink shame on this channel, sir. You like what you like, all right, and everything is okay.
I mean, there's a few that we do shame. There's a few things
Okay.
out there that we definitely do shame. Um, but let's keep going. So first of all, let's start off with what is everybody recommending. We'll start off with one of you two.
X-Men.
Okay, there you go. We'll
I'm
start off with
done.
Mike.
Go on. You guys haven't seen it. I can't talk about it. It's
Uh,
fucking amazing. Go watch it. That's what I recommend. Everyone. If you didn't watch it yesterday, why not?
so I have not cut up, but and I'll tell you, Mike. Uh, I was scrolling on social media,
He fucked up.
and like I scrolled up and I saw screenshots, and I was like, wait, what the hell? And I read the captions and everything, and I was like, fuck, I just ruined everything for myself, which is fine. Like
No. From what you mentioned to me earlier,
Mhm.
that's
No.
not everything at all.
I saw other stuff, but
Okay.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's fine. Like I'm a person that I don't mind getting stuff spoiled for me. I still want to watch it because I want to watch how it got there or how it
Not me.
happened.
Don't tell me shit.
Yeah, I'm with Mike. So
I'll
there's
let you
some
know
things I
before,
don't
though.
mind, but then there's some things like One Piece. I want to be able to fully enjoy the new chapters in my and I don't want to have preconceived notions. I want to be able to have my first thoughts the first time that I see it. So for like One Piece, don't
So you
spoil me.
stop
But
reading
for
it?
other things, I don't mind. Like
Same.
any random
The whole
animes.
moon.
I was gonna say so you stop because I know you read the manga, so
Yeah.
technically you spoil it for yourself.
Well,
No.
no, because he's surprised when he's reading the manga.
Yes.
So he still
Oh,
gets
okay,
a
okay.
surprise.
I
Yeah.
thought he didn't want to get spoiled when it came to the anime itself.
No, I mean because I'm a reader.
Yeah,
I'm
that's why I was like, wait, I'm like you don't want to
however,
get
I will
spoiled?
say that
Like, makes more sense. Makes more sense.
what I will say is going back, even if, as a reader, you go back and see the anime, it's still some things because when you read it, it's all in your head and you're imagining how these fights and how these are going on, but actually seeing the visuals and the artists that put it together and how they put it together, it's like still mind blowing. So while I might know what will happen, I still like to see how it will happen in the anime because
Okay.
they can change things. They do add things and take some things away, but for the most part, like the Drums of Liberation for Wano, absolutely top tier. Like I personally didn't have that particular beat in my head.
Mm.
Like it was phenomenal. But I feel like we're getting off topic. We're going on
Oh
the
wait,
chat.
so you make the beats in your head too?
I mean, yeah, when you have sound effects, they show you like, oh, this is a sound effects.
Oh no, but I thought he was like,
Oh, sound
as he
effects.
read it, he's like, oh, you know what? It'll be cool right now, a song, and then he makes one up in his head,
You
a
know,
random
Uh,
song, right?
I do all day long.
but
Sometimes I write it down. Sometimes I record it. Sometimes I just ignore it.
see, as an artist, a musical artist, I would expect you to do that. For me,
Yeah.
it's like, nah. He said thump. I'm like, damn, that must have been a loud thump. Was it
That
like
was
a
hard as
thump?
fuck.
Or was it like a thump?
I
What
just
font was used?
Right?
I just picture Ernest like just making up a song like Luffy, and it has not, it's just whatever he sees, he makes up a song in his head.
Nah,
No, oh damn it.
nah, that's not my music. Is not my forte.
Well, I can't see it.
However, will I write a program, make a game for it? Now that we can talk about that.
I see you more like, yeah, I could top that. Yeah, I could top that too.
Well, as
Definitely
we
do
talked about before, dips.
Yeah, that's more his style.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you recommend?
So for me, I've been watching Windbreakers. It's an anime if you
Yeah,
like Tokyo Revengers, but you got annoyed with the whininess of Tokyo Revengers, and even the going back in time kind of stuff was kind of like, what, take away from the story. I just want a good anime where it comes about, you know what are they, high school gangs? Yeah,
yeah.
they're high
It's a
school
high
gangs.
school game
And
beating up
so it's
people,
like, yeah. So
but
if you want
but
one
they're
that's specifically about that, Windbreakers, really
yeah.
good. I gotta say, it's really good. Uh, so I would recommend that one.
So, my recommendation for this week is actually called Viral Hit. It is a
I've
very
seen it. I cannot get into it.
so I feel like that's it's an intriguing concept, and it's really for like what is the new generation called? Gen Alpha or some shit like that. Like it's for
Uh,
newer
it's
generation that's growing
I,
up
I don't
in
want to
this
be wrong.
content creator world.
yeah. I think it's
Um,
I think it's Alpha. Yeah, Gen
yeah,
Alpha.
it's something like that, but it's still it's about this. So Viral Hit is a show that is about a kid who becomes essentially a YouTube content creator to make money. His school is full of content creators. Everybody's going viral and they're doing all these things and all. He he's broke. He's flat broke. His mother's has cancer. Her medical bills are high. Of course, he is a sorry sack of, and he's a pitiful person in his school, or seen as that type of pitiful person. So he ends up having to do something he didn't like and end up some way, shape, or form. I'm trying to say this in a vague way, but somehow he ends up creating a YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel evolves into pretty much beating up the bullies. he
Yeah.
so he learns to fight and beat up bullies for his YouTube, and that's this entire show is all about being a viral hit by beating up bullies.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little weird, like for me, where it's like, all right,
I
say
feel like
I'm
This isn't for our age group. I would say that. I feel like it's not.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. But I feel like it's definitely not for our age group. But I feel like to me, it's almost like right when YouTube was getting big and everybody was a YouTuber, because now
Everybody's a
people
podcast.
yeah, well, now people do podcasts. Now people do like TikToks. Like influencers. So it kind of changed. So I feel like it's.
But the main thing is everybody's a content creator now. That's the end of the story. Everybody is a content creator. Everybody's trying to catch the next big moment, and everybody has their phone out and trying to do this, do that. Just change the camera angle.
I tried. It just goes back. It's like I bring it down, it goes back. So I was like, all right, I'm a little bit way too. Oh, there you go. Like I was like, wait, I'm like, I was here and Mike was here. I was like, let me get myself to Mike. And I was like, I put my chair down too, but then it was just like covering all my face. I was like, crap. Oh. But all right.
How many instances have there been when we're recording this show and we go like this?
It depends on the chair, right? Like some chairs are like zoomed down all the way down, and then some chairs are like really high up. So I think we just need to get the same kind of chairs.
But you're not the same height, so one of you are always going to be shorter.
We're close to the same height. Well, how tall are you?
5'10".
There you go. I'm 5'10" too. We are the same height.
I'm just slouching. I'm further back.
Yeah. So the chair the Mike is in, it just goes back.
Yeah. And I'm not going to change it because it feels good. Comment down below if it's a bad idea. Noted. I would fix the chair.
All right. So for today's episode, I figured, you know what? Let's have a little bit of a game. Now, for myself, as I wrote this, I do have a 6-sided die, which I will use for the die to make choices for me. If it's a 6, I would just assume that I get to pick whatever I want. So 1 through 5 is 1 through 5, and 6 I get to choose whatever I want. It'll make more sense as you guys hear more about what today's game or topic will be about. Let me bring up the introduction, and then afterwards we can get started. Now, for those that cannot see this because you guys are not on YouTube, it is a game. There is a zombie outbreak. You have a budget of $15. There's a total of 4 questions, and based off your choices, obviously you have a budget, so you have the same budget for these 4 questions, and we'll see who survives, and we'll see who doesn't, and we'll see who gets who has an amazing time and who has the shittiest time of all.
I hope it's you.
At first I was like, oh, I know all the answers, right? But then I was like, you know what, I can't do that. So that's why I went with the 6-sided die, which I'll roll and I'll have Mike announce the numbers. So it's fair, right? Let's go with the first question. So the first one is for $5, you get an assault rifle. For $4, you get a revolver. For $3, you get a crossbow. For $2, you get Negan's bat. And for $1, you get, what was the $1 one?
I didn't see $1.
Huh?
I didn't see $1 on there.
It was
nice. There you go. I
was saying it was definitely there. I just didn't read it because I'm not spilling it. So my question would be is
I got a question too. Go ahead.
What is Negan's bat?
You never seen The Walking Dead?
Actually, no.
Oh, so Negan's bat, which
no, you're asking me.
We were just talking about what The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I said I just bought the graphic novel. I didn't say
Okay.
I read it.
So
I just bought it.
so Negan's bat. Let me bring it up. That way.
It is a pretty known thing, though, Ernest.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
it's a baseball bat that has barbed wire
Nick Foles,
all around it.
yeah.
So it's like covered in barbed wire.
Regular wooden bat
That's
with
it?
barbed wire.
Yeah.
Just a bat with barbed wire. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
For $2.
For $2, right?
Yeah.
So
Hold on, because I have a question.
yes.
What kind of zombies are we fighting?
It'll be in.
Okay.
It'll be in there. It'll be in there.
Acting
See,
like that could
I already said this is wild. I added that in there. So that's why I said choose wisely, because you get to select a lot of shit. All right.
So I guess that brings up my next question. Then what is this my abilities or is this a random do I get to select my abilities?
This is your stuff. This is your weapon. This is
No,
your stuff.
that's not, so what I'm saying is I've never been in I've shot guns, but have I shot a AR? Have I shot an assault rifle? Do I know how to use an assault rifle? Like is the weapon
you probably don't, but I mean it's zombies. It's like
you'll learn quick.
Try it there. And you know what? Just for fun, let's say unlimited ammo for everything.
What? That
Yeah,
changes
no,
everything.
okay.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Yes, let's say unlimited ammo. But you still have to change clips. You still have to do everything, right? Sure.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. So I'll roll the dice. I know what I'll choose, but
so
6. Cool.
6.
I will take the assault rifle. I have not shot one before, but I will learn quick, as Mike says. It is the best option for me. I definitely don't know how to use a crossbow.
I feel like you should play.
No, the dice is playing for me.
I know. Cheater. The weight is always on 6. Especially Ocean's 11.
First off, with unlimited ammo, I'm definitely going with the assault rifle too. Fuck it.
There you go. Okay.
And I know how to use an assault rifle. I have personal experience with
What about you, Mike?
I'm thinking I shouldn't, just in case I need that $5 for something else.
It's up to you.
I feel like it's gonna bite me in the ass. But at the same time, I know the assault rifle is gonna help me the whole time.
Yep. I will say this. A lot of the stuff will bite you in the ass, especially the more expensive stuff.
Like no matter what.
But you definitely need some of the expensive stuff.
Well, in that case,
remember, $5 for an assault rifle,
yeah.
$4 for a revolver, $3 for a crossbow, $2 for Negan's bat, which is a baseball bat wrapped with barbed wire, and $1 for a knife.
See, that's the whole thing. I wouldn't mind fucking up all the regular zombies with a bat. You know what I mean? I could do that all day. But like, if a fucking monster comes from outer space out of nowhere, it's like a zombie fucking.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Exactly.
I don't have a machine gun.
That's why I'd rather go for the assault rifle.
Yes, sir.
Because he chose assault rifle, I'm choosing assault rifle. He made the fucking questions. Assault rifle, it is $5.
All right. So everybody used their $5. Everybody's a $10 budget. We all have an assault rifle.
And we're all fucked.
All right. Moving on to the second question.
Yeah.
And remember, for everybody that's listening, you guys could play along with us. Let us know in the comments what you chose and how it went for you. Let's go with the second question.
Sorry.
So second question, you got to choose your shelter, your home base, your HQ, right? For $5, you get a Costco. For $4, you get hold on, I'm trying to read this because I kind of forgot some of them. For $4, you get what you get for $4?
You click on it again.
Okay. For $4, you get for $5 you get a Costco. For $4, you get a bunker. For $3, you get a prison or a jail, whatever you want to call it. For $2,
you get a house.
You get a house. It's just a regular house, not a mansion, just a house. And $1 is a tree house.
So now, with that being said,
Yes.
Are these places coming pre-zombie prepared, or do I have to prepare these places?
I would say,
Well, if the house is just a house, and you have to prepare.
yeah. So most of the stuff you have to prepare on the fly. So it's like,
So everything is like this zombie outbreak just happened, and you just so happen to be here, so we just locking this place down.
correct.
And we got
Yes.
to choose it.
Yes.
I like it. I'll go with the prison.
So, well, I guess that answers
okay.
my other question
$3
too.
prison. I'm in $3 prison.
Well, my next, actually, I still have one more question. Is
Let me write this stuff down.
Yeah.
so if we're doing this as a,
No, Pat. No.
I just so happen to be here in this place when this zombie outbreak happened. I have to prepare it. All the food and stuff is pretty much what I have, pretty much in pocket or what's there, because it's random. I
As
just
of
so
now.
happen to have
As
this.
of now.
Yeah, as of now, you're right. As soon now, because the question
Right.
could
I
pop
don't know
up.
what's ahead of us either, Doug. I don't know either.
Okay. So
What is
which
oh,
one
my
did you
question
choose?
is, what is the duration that we have to protect this place?
That's in the questions as well.
Because
Okay.
see how I see it so far is we're solo too.
Yeah. Right now you're solo. As of now, you're solo.
So like, yeah. Either way, I'm going with the prison.
Well, I'm going with bunker.
$3. Ooh, $4 bunker, huh? Mr. Expensive over here.
You're definitely
Yeah.
going on. Remember, there's 5 questions.
I said 4.
I thought I was just going to say that. It
Sorry,
was 4.
sorry. There is 4 questions, and you're
And I've
already
already
at
spent
$9.
Yeah. Oh, I'm prepared.
Next question,
Because
we're like,
I
all
know
right.
what would be in my bunker. I know what I understand these things. So for me, I know what I got.
Prison was 3, right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, So I put a sorry for 5 over here. Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
All right. Here we go.
It's a 4.
Fuck. All right.
So you got a bunker too.
Shit.
You broke
Mr. Expensive, huh?
I was really hoping to.
Don't tell us, because that's going to tell us some more things that we don't need.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough.
Don't spoil this either, Miguel.
So as of now, Mike has spent $8, right? He's got an assault rifle and he's locked in a prison. We got Ernest, who has an assault rifle and he's in a bunker. And you got myself, who has an assault rifle and is in a bunker as well.
Can we be in the same bunker?
No. No, we cannot.
No.
So we're moving on to the third one. Ready?
Ready?
Remember, I do not want to spoil the next questions for you guys. And I did say a lot of the stuff will be answered in these questions.
Let's go.
So the third one is you get to select your companion. So that's for the third one. $5, you get Dr. Robert DeVille. If you don't remember who he is the guy he's Will Smith's character from I Am Legend, correct? For $4, you get Tallahassee. Tallahassee was from Zombieland. For $3, you get Shane Walsh.
$4. Was that the guy? Or was that the female from Zombieland?
It was a guy. Tallahassee is it's
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, it's Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
All right, that's what I thought. I just confirm that.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one, right?
That's a good one.
For $3, you get Shane Walsh, which is Shane from The Walking Dead. For $2,
He's a cop, right?
He is the cop.
His friend's wife.
Yes, he is the cop that fucked his friend's wife, and then was trying to kill his friend to keep the wife.
Right on.
Right.
Crazy motherfucker. All right,
yes,
that's a good one
definitely.
Too. All right.
For $2, you get Sean from Shaun of the Dead, and for $1, you get Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Sean is just throwing records at. What's that record?
He did survive. I want to say that he
I was like,
survived.
he's a survivor.
And his whole goal was to go to the pub, and he got to the pub.
He did.
He got to the pub.
He got to the pub. Like, will he help you in this scenario? Who knows? But he got to his pub.
He's got a little red on him.
Remember, Ernest, you're at $9.
Yes, I'm at $9, and that means I have $6 left.
You have $6, and you have 2 questions.
Exactly, right? So I can go with whoever I want. However,
Just another question.
I think I will go
The
with.
next question would be fuck if you got the fucking $5 one.
For me, actually, I will go with Bill Nye, the science guy.
Okay.
You would. You guys just
Yeah,
talking
good
the whole
shit.
time.
Good shit.
I'm just saying, because
Wait, I'll tell
He
you.
knows he's gonna spend $5 on the next one.
He
I
can
can.
spend $5.
Exactly. That's one. But two, I know my capabilities, and it's like, well, where I fall short. If we need to find a cure, I'm not a scientist. And I know he plays one. You know, he's a real scientist. He'll figure that shit out. He might not be able to help me in the combat, and even then, let's science some shit up. Let's melt some fucking polymers and throw some shit at people. Come on, we can do chemistry.
Okay, I see you. So I do want to say that when I asked Tank some of these questions, Tank did select Bill Nye, and his thing was like, look, we can fight the zombies with science.
That's all I'm saying.
I was
Science
like, okay.
is a weapon in itself. You can take very few products and make some whole lot of things.
I think Tank was in his head, right? In his head, he thought that Bill Nye, the science guy, was gonna what's it called? Is it he was gonna punch the gun from, remember Call of Duty, the zombies? Was it
Oh yeah. It is
Sucker Punch? Yeah.
Papa
When you,
Sucker. Is it Sucker Punch?
Okay.
Papa
see,
Punch?
I thought it was Sucker Punch, but I was like, no, that's wrong.
No.
Pack a punch.
Yeah.
Pack a punch.
Pack
Yeah.
a punch. So I was like, I'm like, in Tank's head, Bill Nye's gonna pack a punch his weapon. I was like, okay. So what about you?
I'm thinking very hard about
You're
this
thinking very hard. You have
because
okay,
the one I want to choose might bite me in the ass.
okay.
Look, Bill Nye can go all Dr.
Well, technically, he has. He has. Let's see, 532. You got $7.
I was just gonna say, if you can't do this math real quick, if I got 6 and he got $1,
Yeah, I got
or more.
Yeah.
So you got $7. So you can go with, if you're like, I want to keep my 5, or you can go with your 4. You can go with your 3.
No,
Like,
I get it. It's like I said, it's the choices that might bite me in the ass.
correct.
So
Don't overthink it.
that's why I'm gonna go with Sean.
Sean, okay.
I actually thought about Sean. At least he had nothing else.
Shane.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want him to fucking stab me in the back.
I mean, it's just, at least it's
I
just
don't
you
know.
and him. It's just you and him. So,
Yeah.
But
at
could've-
least he won't try to hurt
He's gonna
anybody
choose him.
away from you. But yeah, he would definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like Shane would definitely kill you to save himself. So
Right. But we'd get very, very far ahead.
yes, you got very far ahead, but
We'd
he
get
would
very far
sacrifice
ahead,
at
but
one
I'd be
point.
fucked. So yeah.
Now, Sean, I don't know how far you'll get.
Right.
It would be like once you get to the beer, it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is next.
Yeah.
But we get to the beer.
We'd have very good conversations.
Very good
We would take
conversations
it very
until
well.
he'll make you laugh.
Yes, he will. And I'll make him laugh.
All right. Please.
I should have been in that movie.
give him a 5.
No.
The one.
A 1.
What are the odds of that? How are you
What
guys
is
have the same
so
shit?
just picking the same thing I'm picking?
And
The dice.
The dice. It's
Pick
legit.
the same one.
Some
Which
bullshit.
I feel like we are gonna pick the same thing at the end. So
What kind of shit is that?
well, again, it'll depend on the dice.
I know.
So this is the worst part, right? I have a 5, but the dice
Whatever it chooses.
whatever chooses. So just because I have the 5, at least like either it could be a 5 or it could be a 6, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. So what if if it
Even
shoots
if it's
another
a
1?
6, you can still pick 5.
Yeah, but like, if it shoots another 1, my rolls have been 5, 4, and 1. So 2 highs and 1 low. Next one's gonna
Actually,
be
it's
right in
been
the
6,
middle.
4, and 1, sir.
Correct. 6, 4, 1. Yes.
We're all gonna pick 5 in the next one.
We all could pick 5. We all could pick 5. All right. Ready for the last question?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
All right. So the last one is you choose the zombies for $5. You get the zombies from Plant vs Zombies. Like
So
so.
you have the easiest kill.
So yeah, like they walk
Wait,
pretty
wait.
slow.
My thing though is just like, do I get to pick one type of zombie from that category, or do we get all the zombies in that
No,
category?
you get to pick
Let's-
one type of zombies,
Okay,
and that'll be
because
whatever
Plants
you
vs
fight.
Zombies, if you play the game for a long time, them zombies get pretty hard.
Correct. Yeah.
Let me get level 1 Plant vs Zombies. $5, please.
It's the same thing as all of them. For example,
Yeah, like they all get harder.
in The Walking Dead, they all get harder afterwards, right? So $5 is the zombies from Plant vs
I
Zombies.
feel like in Walking Dead, it's not. Well, maybe it's just me, but I'm like, it's not that they get harder. They just
There's a lot of them.
Think about it
Yeah.
this way.
different types.
Think about it this way. The humans are losing.
Yes, the humans are losing. So let's go for the choices again. So $5 is the zombies from Plants vs Zombies. For $4, it's the Walking Dead zombies. For $3, it is the World War Z zombies.
Yeah.
For wait, I said that. Yeah, I said the right. And for $2, it is the Left 4 Dead zombies, which I am really hoping that's not what I get. And for $1, it is the what was it? Resident Evil zombies.
So I'm going with level 1 zombies from Plant vs.
Oh, very specific.
Plant vs Zombies. Let me get level 1.
For all my $5.
Well, I'm living forever.
He has no plans. Ah,
But he gets an assault rifle, and Bill Nye. I'm sure Bill Nye could create those plans for you.
Man, I just throw a lawnmower at them. It takes care.
you guys are in a bunker anyway. They're not.
You're right. My bad. Let me just lock the door. You'll be okay.
Okay, well then.
Remember, you got $5. You could choose the same one.
We all have exactly $5 left, right?
Is this gonna bite me in the ass if I spend all $5?
No, this is the last question.
Yeah, give me the same shit.
All right.
One. Wait, if we can do that, I can say level 1 anything else then.
No, I mean it's just the zombies from there. There is no.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, there's technically no level 1 or anything else.
All right,
Actually, Resident Evil did become a game first before it was a movie. So
nice.
Please,
come on, World War Z.
Give me a 6, a 5, a 5, or a 4 at least.
1, no 2.
Give him a 2.
Not a 1, not a 2, and not a 3, right?
Don't hit him with Resident Evil. Give him a 2.
It's a
6. Let's go. I'm picking the exact same one.
The dice is loaded.
Man, I swear. How is it loaded the same as that you want?
Exactly. It's exactly what you want. That's what I'm getting.
I'm thinking y'all went in on it. Me and Sean gonna whip your ass. Throw all those fucking vinyls at you.
I just want you to know though, you got a knock to get into my bunker. You ain't touching it.
Come over
We'll
here,
just leave you outside.
All right. once again, everybody spent their $5 except Mike. He still has $1.
I
Mike,
thought he went with 5.
wait, oh, wait. Let me see.
That's it.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody wasted all $5. So Mike has a assault rifle. He will be in the prison. He'll have Sean, and he'll have the Plant vs. Zombies. Me and Ernest both will have an assault rifle in the bunker with Bill Nye the Science Guy, and with the zombies from Plant vs. Zombies.
It sounds like we're in the same bunker. I feel like we're gonna have 3 people in this bunker.
When they clone themselves. You guys figure out a way how to clone them so Miguel can have a Bill Nye.
Yeah, because I got dibs on the original.
You ever seen Invincible?
Oh yeah.
Have I seen Invincible? Yes.
Guys that clone themselves that they don't know who's the real clone.
Yeah.
It'll be one of those situations.
I'll make sure I burn mine so he knows he's always the original.
Dang! You're treating him like property at this point. Holy shit!
Just brand them right there, like
a brand. You know what, Bill? If you're listening, I will treat you right. You see how he'll treat you? He's gonna mark you. He's gonna brand you. Maybe just open the door.
We already understand that, there's a psyche when you're getting cloned a lot of times. It becomes a psyche issue of who's first, who's the best, who's number one. In Invincible, the girl, well, actually, she always knows we all clones. But there's oftentimes of issues of who's number one. My Hero Academia. What's his name? Twice, I think his name was Twice or Double. He had the biggest. Am I the real Twice? It's always a problem whenever you can double yourself. And you know what?
I was going with the big buff blue guys that were clone themselves.
The twins.
Yeah. And
they
both
never know
thought
who's
that they were the original one. Yeah.
And they always fight over it, but it also brings them down, like, because they can't prove it to each other who's the original.
Yeah. Exactly. So it'll be one of those situations. But anyway, I did create a bonus round.
Inferior. What?
No, wait, no, I did create a bonus round.
Okay.
Now the bonus round has nothing to do with your money.
Okay.
Nothing to do with your money.
I'm like,
it is more about your creativity. It is about your creativity, and I'm gonna have Mike. Mike is gonna be the one that's gonna be in charge of it for everybody. So
I don't know
for the bonus round, it will require a D20, which Mike is gonna roll for all three of us. And based off of what we get,
I have my own D20. But go ahead.
Okay. Do you have your own D20?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, go
put the camera
on it. Yeah, and definitely put the camera on it because.
You know what? We should have done with yours the whole time too. So
you were right next to me the whole time.
I have proof, but he needs proof too.
I think his proof was you getting mad. You know what? In that case, there you go. Select your own D20.
Oh shit!
You could select any of these. Yeah, you kind of gotta like wiggle it out. There you go. So everybody has their own D20.
Oh, yeah.
So
I feel like we should be taking a shot or something.
Okay.
We do this.
Now, let me read the D20 one. Then afterwards, I'll read out for everybody that's listening to this episode. And for everybody that's listening, once again, let us know how you did. Your choices. Did your choices screw you in the end? Yeah. You know. If your choice screwed you in the end, well, let us know. Let us know if you think you would survive. Let us know. Everything. Now, on to the bonus question.
That shit just went so fast. I didn't make it through all of it.
I got you. I have it saved here. So the bonus round, you roll a D20. So depending on the score you get, depends on what happens to you, right? If you get from 18 to 20, you were rescued, you found the cure, and you became the leader of the survivors. 16 to 17, you survived long enough to be rescued, but there is no cure, so you're still in the zombie apocalypse. You're just rescued with the rest of the people, right? 13 to 15, you decide to live with the zombies until you die, so forever. And then 1 through 12 is how many months you live. And all the way at the end is just tell us how you survived or died. So just as creative as you want, Like if you died, how did you die? If you survived, how were you rescued? So this is just a matter of
this is gonna
creativity,
be fun.
right? So who wants to go first?
I would love to go first.
Okay, all right.
Look how giggity he is. He's like,
Here, we'll just do this.
Okay, perfect.
I'm using a canister roll.
sure.
If you can't tell, that's a 20 actually.
That is a 20.
That is a 20. Okay. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, let me turn it around
You
like this.
would.
Yep, that is a 20. Okay.
You would.
You would so you got saved,
So
you got rescued, and you became the leader of the survivors. So
can I
tell
choose
us a
not to
little
be
bit
the
about
leader?
how
I don't want to be the leader. I want to be the shadow leader.
well,
Well,
it's
Bill
your
and I can be
story.
the leader, I guess.
Explain to us how it happened, what happened, and what you do.
Oh, absolutely. So okay. So built the bunker, and my bunker just so happens to be in, let's say, Montana. Montana sounds like a good state for a bunker. What happened? It was a warm October day when we got the news. I just so happened to be at the store on a warm October day, and the news, CNN, BCC, all of these news channels started. There's a apocalypse happening. There are zombies spreading around. This virus is contagious. This virus is dangerous. Get indoors immediately. Um, and I get terrified. I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for the life of my wife and my children. My bad, child.
Child.
Child's with us. It's for my children. And sadly, though, as I was getting back to my children and my wife, they did not make it. By the time I made it home, a zombie had entered the house, got them. So the only thing I can do is grab the AR that I had hidden right behind the door in the umbrella rack, already locked and loaded.
Shit. Already ready. Unlimited ammo, everything, just ready.
Locked and loaded, and just go ahead and put them out of their misery. Like that would hurt.
Because Montana is so crazy that you have to have a gun locked and loaded ready.
Right? That's
so. Yeah, okay.
So as I am driving to my bunker, my safe house in Montana, what so happened is I'm going across Iowa and a plane crashed. Now I'm seeing literally live action as I'm driving. A plane is crashing out the air, and it's crazy because why is it great? What happened? So of course my curious nature got the best of me, and I have to go check out this crash. And once you know, there was 3 survivors actually. It was the flight attendant, it was Bill Nye, and there was Mike Tyson. And I'm like, how the fuck did all y'all end up on the same plane? So my problem is Mike Tyson doesn't speak clearly enough for me to make, like, he's a big man. He doesn't speak clearly enough for me. Like his communication is not going to be enough for me to be able to have long conversations with. So I'm like, my thought process is I only got room for one person in this car, and I want to survive. Mike Tyson, he's a fighter, but I'm a fighter too. It's a flight attendant. Oh, she's cool. She's sexy, but I feel like things are going to happen, and there are going to be problems, and I don't want problems, so I choose Bill Nye. And how do I choose Bill Nye? By shooting the other 2. Man, real quick, you just won Bill Nye. And this This is why I branded you, because now you're my Bill Nye, the science guy. You're not America's Bill Nye. You're my Bill Nye, the science guy. All right. So Bill, me and Bill hop in the car, and we continue back on to Montana. Now, when we hit Montana and we finally get to the safe house, it's fully stocked. Like I've been prepared for this for years. Like you thought the AR being behind the door, locked and ready, was just, ooh, that's big news. No, this safe house is stocked for us to be able to be here for at least 35 years. Like I am good. We got canned food. We got everything that you can think of, food wise, full kitchen, full bathrooms, running water, um, cooling units, reusable air. Like this unit is to the nines. What I don't have, however, is a lot of science equipment. However, as we were, of course, we picked a few things up because we like to science some shit up. Like I got a few of those STEM kits because my children. I wanted them to have some entertainment. We got STEM kits. We got a few things for them to play with, and it's like, all right, Bill, now we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna find, we're gonna survive, and we're gonna be okay. Sad story though. Sad story.
You shot him.
Sander.
Yes, just listen. Three years into the apocalypse, zombie invasion, apocalypse. Bill Nye is struggling. He is starting to rebel. He's like, you know what? I am my own man. You're not the boss of me. Yes, you might have saved my life, but I'm ready to get out and be of my own. And you know what? I think I might have just found a cure. I'm like, what? Well, if you think you're ready to go, let me help you. And I shoot Bill Nye, the science guy.
God
Bill Nye,
damn.
the science guy, does not make it out.
He wasted that dollar for nothing.
However, because Bill Nye, the science guy,
He got the
felt
cure
like he
from
wanted
it.
to rebel and he wanted to make it out, I relieved him of his struggles for this this terrible life that he just thought he was living. So I used the next 2 years to study what Bill Nye was doing. And in that studying, I find these two chemicals that he was producing. Like he was creating his studies were building up to these two chemicals that he needed to complete this formula. And in these 2 years, I finally complete those two chemicals that he needed to complete the formula for the cure. However, what I didn't know was this wasn't a cure.
Oh
No.
no! 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 You got frozen.
Oh no! What
We
happened?
lost you.
Are we back?
Yes.
Yes, you're
Yes.
back now.
You got cut off on the third act.
Well, man, let's take it back. So what I don't know is that this cure that I created, I'm thinking it's a cure for zombies. It actually ends up being you know what? I'm gonna post that and I'm gonna bring it back because I'm a great storyteller. So I have this cure that I think that is for zombies. All right, and I'm like, you know what? All right, it's time for me to leave the bunker. That even though I have another, let's say, 30 years to live in this bunker, I'm fully stocked, still fully fine, and can stay here for another 30 years. I'm ready to come back to civilization.
It got frozen again. So we are at you
They
have
are
30 years of
oh,
stuff, but you're ready to leave the bunker. All right, you're good now. You're good. You're back.
okay, but yeah, I have even though I have 30 years left.
I don't
To
know.
be able to
I don't know
stay-
if the freezing is on purpose of him being making it more suspenseful.
It's him going.
even though I have 30 years left to live in this bunker, because it is still fully stocked and everything is happening, I am ready to get out and see the world, to see how the world has changed. I'm ready to see new faces. I'm ready to meet new people. I'm ready to get laid. I'm ready to resume life as normal. So I'm like, I got the cure. Where do I need to go for this cure to be most effective? And of course, I'm in Montana, U.S. Montana, in a small put-on town. And the closest shelter that we've all known that they've been blasting over the radio waves for the last 5 years is Canada. Of course, because you know what? Why not? Canada, Quebec,
Okay.
Canada to be precise. Um, so I load up my AR, I load up the cure, and I load up as much food as I can carry because I know this journey is going to take me a while. And by the way, my car is still functional that I took from where I was to Montana.
Uh-huh.
It, we drove it into the bunker. Like this is a really nice bunker. Like we are prepared. My God, hey, we still have excuse me, we still have gas. Everything still works. So I get in the car, which is now in this 5 year period has been outfitted with zombie killing technology. Like we have the spikes on the tires, we have a guard up front, so we just run through. We're not stopping. We running through any and everything. Um, so it takes me, let's say, a week to get to Quebec, Canada from Montana. Why does it take me a week? Because I'm slow rolling. I don't know how the world has changed. I like to sightsee, so I'm taking in the sights. I'm relaxing. We slow rolling. I am sleeping in this car. I'm not getting out this car, but for anything but to pee and use the bathroom. Like that's it. This is my safe haven. This is my mobile bunker.
Okay.
All right. I get to Quebec and I'm like, hey, I've been in Montana with Bill Nye for the last 5 years. Sadly, on the trip here, he didn't make it. A zombie got him,
I like the
and
little IPO.
you gotta look like a zombie got him. We were coming here because we knew this is safe haven, and we finally had a cure. And we don't know what you guys found if you had a cure, but we didn't see anything changing, so we wanted to bring this cure to the people. And they're like, "Awesome, this is great. Where's the cure? All of this," and I have to, play these games because I don't know these people. These people can be playing me. They can be like, all right, we're gonna take the cure and then kill you. So of course, I don't give them the cure. I give them some apple juice. I'm like, yeah, you use this, and here it is. And they tried to use the apple juice on the zombie. It did not work. So they were very highly upset. They started, we got into a confrontation, and I had to really then be
You shot
honest and
him
open,
too?
like, hey, look, I didn't trust you to just take the cure and leave me alive. So what I did was I gave you placebo and let you use that. And then when you realize you fail, you realize that you need me. But I just want you to understand that without this cure, you have nothing. Without me, you have nothing. And in using this cure, I was in a political standing and fight with the leader of their team. And I drew a faction of people that liked me so much and created this rebellious, not necessarily, I will say this, it was a rebellious faction in this safe haven that they call Quebec. All right. And I used the thought or the knowledge of this formula to take over. So now we had a political fight. We had my camp against their camp, and there was nobody killed. Thank the heavens, everybody's still alive. But I
No,
did win
nobody
the
else.
political fight. Nobody else. I got blood on my hands already.
R.I.P. Mike Tyson.
Bill Nye, you was a real one. All right. um,
R.I.P. Unnamed stewardess.
um,
Number two.
in this time, it takes me from the time that I get to the safe haven to the time that I become the leader, the political leader of the safe haven. It's been 3 years. In this 3 years, I have not given them the cure. I've only given them bullshit formulas. So I still have this cure. And what happens is um as I'm finally secure in my position, I'm for sure I have the right people around me. I'm like, it's time to start making a change. And what happens is just before I openly confront and give the formula out, someone really close to me, actually my best friend's son, at the time, he gets bitten. He was on the fighter team going out, making sure people were secure, transports coming in, zombies came in, he gets bitten. I'm like, how the fuck you get bitten with level 1 zombies? I don't know. But you know what? I got you, bro. I got you. I
It was
got
a
you.
football zombie.
Give them the formula, the real true formula, and it doesn't work. And we're like, what the fuck? Why does not like this is the formula? Bill Nye, the fucking science guy, developed this formula. How does this formula
Dude,
not
I
work?
fucked you from the grave.
So I'm worried and I'm scared because I gave them a formula and they think, oh, he's been bullshitting us this whole time. He probably just bullshitted us again. But I know this is the real formula. So now I have to take it, like I take this formula and I get the science team to start going over it and looking at it and detailing it and trying it. And they realize that this formula is not the formula to kill or to cure the zombies, but it's a cure for cancer. And this, with this new medical technology, they find out from this particular formula how to cure the zombies. And now we also have a cure for cancer, which only continues to provoke me. And it's like you are a true medical mind. You have a really brilliant scientific mind, and I die as leader of this new civilization as we go strong in the world. Let's say 60 years later, we've cured over half of North American continent, and we're continuing to grow our population. And I die a happy man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I'm
Let
kind
me
of
know if
worried.
you want me to write some books to fill in
Now-
some.
now- piece of shit, though.
Now, huh?
Everybody died a piece of shit, though. But he's okay with it because he's clearly a narcissist.
He was a hero. He was a hero to the people.
He's one of those kind of heroes.
What they always say, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
There you go. All right, Mike, your turn. Do you want me to show the camera what he rolls?
Yeah.
I trust you.
20. It's 22.
Where are you gonna put it?
Right here.
A 10.
I'm dead.
You got
All right.
10 months to live in your prison cell?
So how did you die, Mike?
Okay.
You got 10 months, so you died in 10 months.
So this is what
With
happened.
Sean?
You
So-
died with Sean.
So you have to let's take it a few steps back here, right?
Oh, okay.
Because you're talking to a ghost right now. So you have to give me a second here to prep this interesting story I'm about to tell you.
Okay. Okay.
So I got wrongly accused of murder. I got sent to prison. On my day.
Okay.
Straight there. And I walk into the cell, see some creepy white dude staring at the wall, turns around, and I'm like, Simon Peck? And he's like, I'm Sean. I was like, you got red on you. You always had the red thing. And they brought a shipment after a couple of months of being stuck in there with this guy. He kept telling me, like, man, like, he's like, I heard it in the basement. There's a pub, unlimited beer. And I'm like, really? Every day he just talks about it. So we try to think of weird things if we could sneak out and stuff like that. And it's all just talk, right?
Mhm.
So one day a fucking chopper comes in to bring in over some more people. It was flooded with fucking cartoon zombies. And these zombies just took over the whole damn place, but we're still stuck in our cells. They can't get in. We're stuck in our cells.
But you can't get out.
Right. So I told you I got a story.
I'm listening.
So, after 2 days of not eating and not being able to get out or anything like that, one of the guards happened to walk by as a zombie. I put my arm out through the thing to try to lure him to me. I grabbed his fucking keys. I said, cool. But now we got to stick back and wait another day or two before they go away, before we get the fuck out and go straight to the pub. That's the goal. Because we're going to go down. We're going to go down. So, anyway, about 3 hours go by or so. There's no one around. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Like, dude, we got to do this. It's the only way to get a beer. Uh, so we get out, break out, fucking run to the end of the hall. We see a bunch of fucking dead officers that aren't zombies. They're just fucking dead with their fucking assault rifles. So we're like, fuck yeah. And fucking right next to it just happened to be barrels of ammo. Like unlimited amount. So we're dragging these fucking big ass things of ammo to the pub. And we finally make it to the pub. All right. Now this is about 6 months in.
Mm-hmm.
And finally make it to the pub, locked up. Nothing's going on. We're cool, right? So, we were drinking for a few days. And I came up with an idea. I was like, you know what? What if we could somehow get all those zombies off this island and then we could just drink in peace? And I thought, maybe we could lure them to the water and fuck them up.
Okay.
So, we're so we decided to drink a few more days, and time goes by, and the next thing you know, shit, it's been like 9 months. We've just been in that fucking pub. They had food in the back. It was great. It was awesome. We just pissed in the corner. Who cares? It was us two anyway.
Corner, right?
Yeah, it was just us two anyway. Everyone's fucking a zombie, cartoon zombie. It was fucking weird. So anyway, I was like, Sean. He's like, what's your name again? I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna run to the water while you keep drinking. He's like, that's a good idea. I didn't say my ideas were good. I said I was drunk. So I decided to run out, get all the zombies that chased after me. I'm running as fast as I fucking can. Go straight to the water. I start swimming like, yeah, come get me, bitches. You guys can't come in here. And then these motherfuckers had inflatable ducks. Yeah, inflatable ducks just fucking hovering. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? And Sean fucking comes out of the fucking prison. He's like, Mike, I remember your name now. And I'm like, it's kind of too late. I'm about to die. He's like, you forgot your rifle. I was like, that's not good. I was like, can you start shooting? He's like, how do I do that? I'm like, do something.
How do I do that?
So I said, Sean, do something. I'm swimming here. I'm about to die. So he's like, I found a crate of vinyls. He just started chucking vinyls at him. I'm like, all right, dude, you know what? Just go back inside and have another beer. Yeah, this is going to be it. And then some level 1 zombies kind of topping me, pushed me down into the ocean. I drowned.
R.I.P. my boy Mike. R.I.P. my boy Mike. Good story, though. Hey,
me and Sean got
drunk.
It in, though.
You died drunk.
Yeah, I died a happy man.
All right.
A noble one, too. Mister.
All right. Here we go.
Was that a shot?
Let's go.
Drink that. There you go.
A 19.
Yeah, it's a 19.
I don't fucking.
Why do you want to be like me so bad?
Well, no, I got 19. You got 20.
It's the same.
It's the same. It amounts to the same choice.
But like how you kept rolling 6s.
Right?
Yeah, man, when you rolled, you kept getting what he got.
Let's see. Oh, are we back? Yeah, we're back.
That was weird because we still saw Ernest move.
Right, we still saw Ernest move, but we disappeared.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Anyway.
It's all right. In my story, let's see.
You're talking to a ghost, by the way.
Hi, ghost. How are you doing? So now remember, in my story, like you passed. I guess Ernest is in a whole different realm because we can't have both. We both can't have Bill Nye. So
different universe.
So I'll connect it in a way.
I am Earth 1. You're Earth 69.
Okay, I got you.
Badass Earth.
Yeah, that is a badass Earth. What about Mike? What Earth is he on?
He was on Earth 1. He just never made it out.
Oh, okay. got you. So,
we are on the same one. All right.
right, so
Hey, and if I would have, he would have shot me anyway.
I got you, Mike. I got you. So, let's see. Uh, so I was out hiking, right? Because I was like, you know what, I want to get some hobbies, so I decided to start hiking for some fucking reason. So I'm hiking and
Definitely a different Earth.
right, exactly right. So like I'm
Yeah.
hiking and shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck? Like I
Where'd you
just see like I'm hiking, I'm in these mountains, and I just see a plane crash, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, right? So I go check out what happened in the plane, the plane crash, and I see
You guys are
Mike
both whiter than
Tyson,
I am.
a stewardess, Bill Nye, and Ernest, right? So by the time I get there, Ernest had already shot the stewardess and Mike Tyson. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who is this person? So while he's like arguing with Bill Nye the Science Guy, trying to brand him, like he puts the assault rifle down. So I grab the assault rifle and I shoot him in the back of the head. And I tell Bill Nye, I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Oh my god,
I,
you saved my life."
I,
Different Earth.
I never killed either one of you in my story.
I
You
didn't
didn't
kill you,
make it,
dog.
but it wasn't my fault. All right.
I didn't kill you. I didn't even put you in
This is a
my
whole different Earth, though. It's a whole different Earth.
I'm just saying.
Ernest.
It's just perfect
It's
because
still,
It's your
it's
variant.
still me on no matter what earth.
He
It's still
killed your
me.
variant.
it's a different variant. Uh, but
Anyway,
it just fits perfect because he's like,
Sorry.
I get Bill Nye now.
how many
I
bullets
get
did you
take
put in
Bunker.
his head?
Huh?
How many bullets did you
I
put in
mean,
his head?
let's roll dice. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see.
He's got a B-75.
I'll just use a 6 die. 4.
You
So
put damn.
I put four shots in Ernest's
Off
head.
the assault rifle.
So the assault rifle. So it's like, yeah.
Bogus.
I am offended. I am hurt.
I would be too.
You didn't just shoot me. You double tap.
Well, it's like 4 times, right? So it's like quad tap, right? Ratatata.
He just held it down for like a quarter of a second.
So yeah, I saved Bill Nye, and I'm like, all right, what's going on? He's like, oh, this guy, he's going on a rampage. He asked Mike Tyson, like, hey,
Why do you talk like that?
no, like he asked him a question, and Mike Tyson was trying to answer. He's like, bro, I don't understand you. He just shot him, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then he tells the stewardess, you know what? You're hot, but pass. And he just shot her too. He's like, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. And I was like, oh, well, don't worry, you're safe now. He's like, oh, he did tell me that was his bunker, that we could live off of there for like 30, 50 years. So I was like, oh shit, let's go there, right? So we get in the car that he was driving, and we go to his bunker that's fully stocked, right? Yeah, you like that, huh? I got Bill Nye, and I got the assault rifle.
Are you going to be yours?
So while we're there, I was like, all right, cool, Bill Nye. Well, like, luckily we got some weak ass zombies, so we're like, we should survive, like, let's just add extra padding because there's some zombies that have football equipment, there's some that try and like jump over shit. So, well, let's just be careful, right? So
Level 1 though.
huh?
At level 1.
I'm just with all levels, right? So so Bill Nye's like, hey, while I like, let me just sign some shit, right? So I was like, cool. So randomly he's like, hey, here is these huge walnuts. I'm like, the fuck are we gonna do with these huge walnuts? He's like, throw it at the zombies. He's like, I don't know, we have no use for them. So I throw them, and I see that the zombies go around these walnuts and they just start eating it. And I was like, what the fuck? So from there, he's like, oh shit. We just start throwing all these walnuts around, create like a large wall of these walnuts because the zombies were just eating them, and while they're eating them, like, it's easy picking, right? I was like, hell yeah, this is fucking sweet. So because afterwards, the guy's like, you know what, I'm gonna create bigger walnuts, bigger walnuts. So we create a whole wall, like fucking miles wide from this special bunker, right? That's fully stocked with everything. And at the same time, Bill's like, hey, you know what? While I'm at it, let me create some more shit. So he found a plan. He's like, oh, let's see if we could get this plant to shoot. So from there, he created different species of plants. Some shoot fire, some shoot ice, some shoot like fucking green balls for some reason. So we added all that shit outside. We're like, cool. The plant will stay. Well, between the plants and the walnuts, they're all going to protect us. So we're inside chilling, and then he's like, you know what? We should probably create a cure. And I was like, look, I don't know shit about science, but I will help you in whatever I can. He's like, oh, cool. He's like, so he starts going on trying to create what's it called, a cure. So he's like, hey, I think I created one, but now we got to test it. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. So from there, I was like we're going towards the coast, right? Because we're like, all right, well, let's go find somebody to test this on. And we see this zombie that looks kind of drunk walking. So we're like, oh shit, let's try it on that zombie, right? So we tried it on that zombie, and afterwards that zombie ends up being Mike, and it's like, oh, he's brought back to life, and I was like, oh shit. So how'd you die? He's like, oh, bro, I was drunk. I was like, god damn it. All right, well, we're definitely not gonna serve him any alcohol because we're just gonna die again. How the hell did we die? And he told me, he's like, hey, by the way, zombies have floaties. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, bro, zombies have floaties. And I'm like, I find weird how you would come up with that conclusion. He's like, I found that the hard way. He explained to me how he died, how Sean is still locked in the prison, right? And I was like, well, we're not going to the prison. Plus, he should be fine for years now.
Or die of alcohol.
Or he's probably dead of alcohol poisoning by now, right? Who knows? And from there, it's like, cool. We added the antidote or the cure to the plant. As the plants were shooting the zombies, they were curing them. So that's how we cured the world.
Nice.
And that's how I got my bunker. And that's how I got my assault rifle. And I got Bill Nye.
And Ernest is still dead. Because he was never a zombie.
Really? Oh yeah, he shot me.
Shot you in the back of the head. 4 times.
I had to say Bill Nye, like, because I was like, all right, how can I get the bunker, and how can I get the assault rifle and Bill Nye?
First off, you didn't know anything about the bunker. Secondly,
right? So,
Bill Nye wasn't dying. Bill Nye was still gonna be alive.
Huh?
You didn't say it was in Montana or anything.
Yeah, so like I just happened to be there. I happened to see what was happening, so it was one of those like, oh shit, what's going on? He just killed 2 people. He might kill a third. Like this is one of those crazy people that just like zombie. He might have got full Shane on us.
So what you're saying is I am a Nexus event. I am me in every universe, and in every universe I am amazing.
Except for this one.
Correct.
Correct.
So yeah, but see, I connected all stories.
Yeah.
It was a perfect way to connect the story.
Fuck you in any way, or
That's what I'm saying.
me and
I didn't
Sean
kill
were just
anybody.
taking it.
I'm just saying I was like, all right, I'm sitting here. I'm like, how can I connect the stories? Because I needed Ernest gone because I need Bill Nye, so I have to steal Bill Nye at some point, and he kills Bill Nye. So
You can steal when I shot him. You secretly saved him. Like he escaped. When I shot him and threw him out the shelter, you found him and picked him up. But no, you decided to no. Let's kill off my best friend.
Y'all could have kicked it together.
But see, I didn't know it was you. I came from behind and I was like, oh shit. And it wasn't until like afterwards, once I rolled you over and I saw the parts of your face that were still there, because I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, something is still there.
I was like, oh shit, it was Ernest.
Ernest's glasses.
So, so I did name the cure after you though. And
What was
I-
it? The dick
I
that tried to
remember
kill
I
Bill
told
Nye?
you.
Huh?
I said, what was it? The dick that tried to kill Bill Nye cure?
Oh no. It was just
It's his name on the thing.
yeah, that's a long ass
Name
name.
of the cure. You
He's
gotta say
like,
the whole
oh,
thing.
somebody give me the State Alchemist Mandel the Pirate King,
Here.
or SAMP for short. There you go, Samp. There you go. The cure's name is Samp.
It should
State
be Sam
Alchemist.
P.
Huh?
You get it? Sam PK? The PKer? I'm a people killer.
It wasn't really a cure. It just Ernest was like, two can play this game. In the back of the head.
Oh shit.
I had fun with Sean. He still had red on him, by the way, when I left.
I was confused when you were like, "Oh, you got red on you." And
Yeah, I
Ernest
was like, oh, wait, what?
"Oh, you always had it." And Ernest like, "Well, yeah, it's right."
It is a part of the shirt. What do you mean?
Even I was like, I'm looking at Ernest like, "Oh, he is red," and I see Ernest like, "Yeah, I see it too, Ernest, the whole time." Like this. I'm like, maybe when you turn, he finally saw it after your name, you know?
And I'm like, what?
Oh.
But he always has red on him. They always.
Oh, okay. He always has a red stain in his
He always has a
clothes.
red stain on his shirt, and they always say, "Hey, you got red on you."
Ah, okay. All right, cool.
And it was from a red pen or red ink.
All right. Well, that was our mini short little story regarding the zombie apocalypse.
That was fun.
Once again, for everybody that tuned in and everybody that listened,
I told you he was gonna cheat.
how did I cheat? Because I stole his stuff?
Yeah.
You retconned his whole story.
But it's a whole different universe, right? So there you go. When he said he's like, oh, it's a whole different universe, I'm like, oh, I have to marvel this shit. So in order to marvel this shit, I gotta make all the stories combine, and what a perfect way. I gotta find a way to get this over, right?
I think you
all this.
Quentin Tarantino'd it.
Maybe, yeah. A little bit.
Everyone's dead.
But yeah, so for everybody that tuned in, once again, let us know in the comments, did you survive? How did your story go? And matter of fact, let us know in the comments. And whoever gets the most creative story, will read it in the next podcast. Now, once again, like if you guys like these kind of stuff, we could do a few more. I did tell Mike some of the other theories I have in mind. And what's it called, in order for us to continue doing this kind of little mini series. And well, first of all, you two, what did you guys think of this little mini short campaign stories?
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely enjoyable.
He's very disappointed with your story. It looks like it ruined this whole time.
I actually would say we can do this in more of a D&D style, and everybody just use dice instead of us having to pick. Let the dice pick. I really like that.
He doesn't want you guys to have the same shit again.
Ernest will be like, six.
That's good time.
But yeah, like it was fun, guys. So yeah, like we might continue doing this. I do have a bunch of other ideas out there, and at the same time, I was telling Mike, eventually we could turn this into a small D&D campaign, or a small little campaign with dice. I wouldn't even call it D&D, or just small dice campaign, because it would be different rules. It'd be a little bit different. So
I like that.
in this format, but as Ernest said, we could just use dice to select everything. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Now let me move this over, and let me add the listeners. So as always, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Well, you don't have to follow us on Twitter. We don't use Twitter anymore. Or TikTok. You can find all of our platforms at geekstudios.com. Um, follow us on TikTok for as long as TikTok's around. We don't know what'll happen there. That's a whole different thing. Um, we will start going live on Twitch more often. We still are running our Nick campaign for Lord Children's Hospital. Once again, the link for people to join it will be on the website, which is geekstudios.com. Everything will be up there, all our social media, everything. Just you go to one stop shop. Everything will be up there, and we'll post links as more links come out. But yeah, other than that, any final parts? Party
Make
words.
this go full circle and say, watch X-Men,
Look, Mike really wants people to watch X-Men.
especially you two.
I will sit
You
down
finished
and
it?
watch X-Men.
Yeah, I caught up yesterday actually.
Yesterday, after we stopped playing last night at like fucking 12 o'clock, and we were just talking about it.
You're right. So let me say this morning. I caught up this morning.
He was telling me, he was like, you know what? Let me be Ernest to say X-Men because I thought Ernest will try and take X-Men. He's like, wait, you think he watched it? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, he either has to watch it today.
So
yeah, he had to watch it today or very late last night.
It was like this morning. So I fully understand the comment that you made yesterday about the cameos. Fully understand. Like completely agreed. And my second thing is I don't like how while I feel like it might be true to their character.
I see most of it in clips.
Oh, but he doesn't care about
I don't like the direction that it's going in.
Okay.
I want it to be more aggressive.
Oh, it
more
will be. And that's what it looks like it's going.
Yeah. We'll see.
Right. We'll see.
Okay. Any parting words from you, Mr. State Alchemist?
Yeah.
Peace, love, and happiness. Make sure you take time, spend it with your family. Don't work too hard. And to all my listeners, go hug somebody. Because it's always time for a hug in the middle of a war.
Oh, see, there you go. For everybody out there, spread love and give out one hug. One hug is one hug. Go out there, hug somebody.
Hey, you. Give me a hug.
But all right, guys. Thank you guys, and we will see you on the next episode.
Peace.
Later.